What's up guys, and welcome back. So today I want to share with you the farming strategy that I have been using for the past few days, and it's actually been really profitable, especially considering there's very little investment. We're talking maybe around 10 chaos every map, give or take, and you will easily pull 10 to 30 divines an hour depending on how quickly you can run the maps. And also it's like a really easy strategy to set up that revolves around the back to basics keystone, which I like quite a bit. I'm all about throw and go when it comes to mapping. I'm not trying to like set up for hours, just to play for a bit. So if this sounds interesting, go ahead and stick around. During this, we get tons of divination cards, raw currency, divines, Allflames that we sell for like 2 or 3 divines each, coffins that we're selling for quite a bit. There's just tons of drops, and then we get a bunch of tainted currency. I mean, we get a lot of drops, and I have a strict loot filter set up, so I'm not even seeing a lot of the stuff. So I just try to sell anything that I pick up that's like above, like say 20 chaos or so. But this is definitely a good way to make quite a bit. So like I said, if you want to hear more about it, go ahead and stick around. Let's get right into it. So basically, we have our atlas set up with the back to basics keystone. You can see right here, if you don't know what that is already, which most of you I'm sure already do. Right there, your maps randomly have between 0 and 80% more explicit modifier effects. So basically, we're like juicing our maps up. It's just, it's a gamble on how they roll every time you put one in. But you do get quite a bit out of it. Usually they go on the higher end, which this also can make your maps really rippy. So you want to definitely, roll mods on your maps that you're able to run. Don't roll any mods that you're not able to or that are going to disable your build. And always remember, they're going to be boosted quite a bit. So definitely roll mods that you can handle with your build. So basically, this is going to revolve around, we have it set up just like this for modifier effect, map modifier effect. A lot of extra map chance drops. We do want to come over here. We get the Devout Pursuit, get all of this in here. You'll want to set it up just like this, so you guys can take a look at it. And then over here, we want to get Scarabs. We have a bunch of Scarab drops as well. And then you're going to come over here, grab this over here for the Haunted Monsters. And then grab this over here, grab this right here, grab these for the Scarab things over here. Set it up just like this. Now, really quickly, one thing you might wonder is, we have the Beyond stuff over here, and I'll explain to you why we take this. This is actually a big part of it. So right here you can see with Swarming Hive, Beyond Demons in your maps have a 100% chance to be followers of Katash, 30% more divination cards found from Beyond Demons in your maps that are followers of Katash. We have Allflames where we can force followers of Katash into our maps, even though we're using back to basics, which I'll show you here in just a second. And then also, we can force, right here, Beyond Demons in your maps have 100% increased chance to be followers of Byadat, 30% more basic currency items found from them. We can, there's an Allflame for Byadat, for Katash, and there's one over here for Gore. I don't really use the Gore one. You get 30% more uniques. I'm not really trying to go after uniques, but we definitely use these. And then, there's also more quant around here for Beyond Monsters. So, real quick, you can see right here, like here's how I run my maps. I try to go at least 80% quant. I'll keep re-rolling them. Usually I want to hit at least between 80 and 90%. But at the same time, like I said, they can be boosted quite a bit. So make sure you're getting modifiers that your build can handle. You know what I mean? Not build disabling ones. Then you'll go to, like say, throw your map in, activate. Now over here, okay, so you can see I have a bunch of Allflames from Katash. I have like a bunch of them in my stash as well, And then, with me, what I would do, now you could add this to each one of these and have just a ton of the Beyond Monsters in your map if you wanted to. I don't do that the way, okay, with these, on the market, you can get them anywhere from 1 chaos each to like 4 or 5, just depending, the price really fluctuates because I don't think a lot of people are doing it like this myself. So, on average, I say you get them for about 2 to 3 chaos each. So you'll want to throw, say like one of these onto, I would go for the high pack density, and then up here, like 1680% increase quantity of items dropped. I can't tell you how many divination cards I've dropped because of running Katash. It's insane. I've dropped a bunch of the mirror shard fragment ones, Apothecary. I mean, just tons of divination cards, but usually like, see, these are both high pack density and they have, good modifiers. I'll usually go and like throw one onto each of those. And I don't usually throw them onto the blue ones. Sometimes, like I said, you could fill this whole thing up if you wanted to and just go in and kill a bunch of Beyond Monsters if that's what you wanted to do. Definitely look for like more pack size and stuff like that. Now, real quick, also when you're going to run your maps, we are running two divination scarabs, one of the monstrous lineage for 40% increased magic pack size, and then one of the adversaries for 4 mirrored packs, which is actually pretty nice too. So it makes it to where these are pretty juicy, really juicy actually. And all of these scarabs actually you can get for 1C a piece. Usually you can, if you buy in bulk, you can get them for like 0.75C each. I mean, these ones are super cheap and they're on the market, so they're really easy to get. So you run your maps at at least 80% quant. A scarab, 2 divination scarabs, this one, and then toss your map in. Here, we'll go ahead and run a map real quick. Throw 2 of these on there. Now, you definitely want to try and have your build set up to where you can run these kind of quick. I am running Elemental Hit of the Spectrum, which is actually pretty strong. I'm probably going to make a build guide video on this pretty soon here. It's pretty fun. But, you want to come in and, some of them could be pretty juicy. The Beyond monsters, they can be pretty tough. So you want to definitely, be careful in your maps. I'm just going to run through, not really picking anything up, just to give you guys a, in most maps I can run in maybe, I want to say like 2 minutes or so. And man, I'm telling you, you just get like a ton of good drops from these running these like this. Now you can use this strat, on any map you want to, but I would definitely say to use this on a map where you're going to have like divination cards that drop and make you a lot of currency, like on here, the Mage Blood divination card. It's really nice. That's why I run this. And this map, Defiled Cathedral, is just really easy to run. It's not all crazy. It's really fast. So I would actually say, and see, I'm, sustaining maps the entire time too. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is a fun strat. I would definitely recommend it. You can make a lot of money from this strat right here. I mean, I get these dropping all the time, and you'll get the ones for like 20% chance for, an extra craft. Those are like 3 div each. I've had like 3 or 4 of those drop within like 10 maps before. I mean, you're just dropping so much stuff. It's like crazy. It's honestly crazy. See, these monsters are a little bit tougher in this map. You can see on this one, it only has 162 increased quant and 89 to the rarity. Now that can go all the way up to like, sometimes I have it over like 300% increased quant. So, with back to basics, it's, between 0 and 80% increased overall, and it's just random what that can roll. So, you never know what you're going to get, but most maps are usually over 200. Probably I want to say on average around 220 to 240 quant is what I get, rolling my maps at like 80 to 90 quant each initially. So, and then obviously, you can get even more quant and rarity on your gear if you wanted to. It's all up to you. But yeah, guys, this is a really good, profitable strat. You can make a lot of money doing it. I'm running these pretty quickly. I'm level 98. I'm not too worried about dying right now, as it is. I didn't really, worry about that too much. Once I hit 98, I'm like, okay, that's pretty much far enough on my level. I might take it to 100, but I doubt it. But right now, I'm not worrying about leveling. I don't care if I die. I just want to get through the maps as quickly as possible. Try to make as much money as I possibly can. So that's that's pretty much it. That was a map showcase for you guys. You can definitely make 10 to 30 divines an hour. I mean, on average, I run these maps each in about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes maybe, and it's really simple. And we get, on that run right there, we didn't get any really super good drops, but you do get frequent good drops, like pretty consistently. So hopefully this has been helpful. Let me know down in the comments what farming strats you guys are doing. Anyways, thanks for watching.